everyone, and welcome back to another episode of.
Mom, watch this!
And did you see it's number 20?
Wow. I've never had a podcast last this long.
Let's talk about how we don't have to talk about it, but let me tell you a little bit of stats. So, on is it podnews.net? It says, quote, many industry sources report that 90% of podcasts don't make it past 3 episodes. And of the 10% that do make it past 3 episodes, 90% of those do not make it past episode 20. So look at us. Look at us.
Damn. We gonna
I
make it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do the damn thing.
Well, because it's super fun and we talk about movies and stuff all the time. So why not, be narcissistic and put it on over the World Wide Web, right? Okay, anyway, just kidding.
I was gonna say, I think you're probably one of the least narcissistic people I've ever known, but
No, I don't
go
know.
off.
I like to hear myself talk, obviously, sometimes. So
I feel like that's
today,
normal.
maybe, today we are talking about the movie The Mexican from 2001 and The
And
Death of a Unicorn from 2025.
with my girl Jenna Ortega.
Yeah. And your girl?
Yeah,
Haha. Anyway, I think what did we cover? We covered Zootopia first last week, right? So
I think so. Yes.
okay, so we'll talk about the Mexican. I know you never take notes. I took so many notes from the Mexican. I don't know why I do this. I think that I take notes from the movies that I've seen a billion times, and the movies that I have never seen, it's harder for me. Like I usually write down like different little like ways that it made me feel or something that I
Mhm.
just it's harder to take notes when I've never seen it. And and we'll talk about Death of a Unicorn, but so the
I'm
Mexican
sorry.
what
Mhm.
was written by J.H. Wyman. Well, because I almost started talking about it and I'm like, wait a minute, we're gonna talk about that one later. So
Yep.
um written by J.H. Wyman, directed by Gore Verbinski, starring Brad Pitt, Julia Roberts, James Gandolfini, J.K. Simmons, Gene Hackman, and those are the only names that I really know from there. But I know that there's other names in there that are famous that I just didn't know them. IMDb gave it a 6.1, which I am not.
Okay. I'm not pissed.
Yeah. Now Rotten Tomatoes gave
No,
it a 54%, and I'm about to fight
bastards.
Rotten Tomatoes.
That
This
movie was so
oddly
good.
Yeah, this
I
movie
liked it
oddly
a
got
lot.
kind of shitty reviews, but I think it was fantastic, honestly. I
I
think
think so
the
too.
acting was great, the comedy was great. Anyway, tell me about
You've
it. What did
you've
you
always liked fish out of water movies, and I also do, and I think that I love them, but I don't realize that I do until I watch them.
right? Um,
Um, I
what did you
really
like
I
the best? Like, what did you notice that you like the best?
I think I the way that like there were different there was different lore behind the Mexican, which is it's a gun. It's a pistol.
Yeah.
But like there's different versions of the story, and I just think that's
Yep.
really cool how they wrapped an urban legend around like that, because you hear urban legends all the time and like everywhere you hear it, it's gonna be a little different.
And did you love how every time that you heard a new lore about the Mexican, it would like cut back to when it was made and you got to see like it was almost like one of those like old-timey movies.
Like an old western or
Something
some shit.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, I loved that they did that with it. So you're like listening to the narrator, but you're getting to kind of see what's
mhm.
going on.
And
I
I
love
liked that
that.
story too. I love Forbidden Love, okay? I love it. It's my favorite thing ever.
Well,
Forbidden
that
Love
you didn't
sucks
even
me
know that
in.
it was forbidden love until, like, the second or third time, right? That they told
Yeah,
this
I think
'cause at
so.
first, it sounded like it was more about it just misfired. They didn't I don't
Yeah.
remember exactly the first one, but yeah. Um, how did you feel about Brad Pitt and Julia Roberts, like, together or chemistry or
Um,
whatever?
I liked their chemistry towards the end of the movie. I did not like their quote unquote chemistry in the beginning slash middle because I don't know, like there was like some sort of switch that had flipped, and Julia Roberts
They
was
didn't get,
screaming at Matt or what not Matt Damon. Sorry. Why do I do that? Brad Pitt. Oh my god.
especially in this movie, because Brad Pitt is like the kid
Right.
in this movie.
Oh my god. But like she's screaming at him and it's like what the fuck? He's literally trying his best so that he can get back to you, all right? Relax. Oh my
I know.
god.
I thought she was a little over the top too.
For
Um,
real.
she was a little, but I also know that we don't see the lead up. Like I try to remember that in these types of movies.
I guess, but fuck, man, she's all worried about him when she's with not Leroy, and you know he's like,
Call him not Leroy.
girl, yeah, he's like, girl, he loves you. Relax, you know,
Well, and then the whole
you're
time,
doing
so
you're doing too much.
we're seeing her freaking the fuck out or whatever, doing her thing. But then the whole time when all this, oh my God, the unluckiest person on the fucking face of the planet was
Oh,
all this shit that kept happening to him. But then the whole time that all this crazy shit is going on, he's trying to get a hold of her. He's trying to call her,
yes,
trying
but
to
she's
reach.
fucking kidnapped by not Leroy. Which, by the way, I really loved it. I'm so sad that he was gonna kill them anyway because I actually grew to really love his character. I was so sad.
I know. I think that they did a really good job with that, like making us kind of fall in love with him because we were seeing him from Julia Roberts' perspective. So we were getting that part of him, that.
And she learned pieces of him that he didn't show anybody else. And
Yep.
it
Yep.
hurt my fucking heart.
Well,
Like I don't deny that I think that they were friends. I just unfortunately think that you are correct. He
I
was going to kill them
know.
anyway.
Well,
But
well,
fuck.
here's the thing. I think he was sent to, remember, Nayland or whatever the hell his name is.
Yeah.
I can't remember that fucker, the piece of shit that she ended up killing in the end. He
Mm.
did send him. Like he did. But you could
Yeah.
also tell that even
He
in
didn't
the
want to
end,
do it.
he didn't want to do it. He had the gun to Jerry's head.
Just
He could have
popped him,
easily
but he
killed him right
didn't.
then and there, and he didn't. Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know if he would have in the end, but I know that he was sent to. Like I love, love, love when he said that I'm just here to regulate funkiness. It was just
That
one
was
of my
my
favorite
favorite.
lines.
I
It was so
also, so for
funny.
those of you who don't know, that person that plays not Leroy,
Oh,
what's his name? Winston?
James Gandolfini.
Yeah,
Yeah, Winston is his name.
he plays he plays like the main thing, Wild Thing, in like my favorite story of all time.
All right.
And man, if you guys have ever seen or read Where the Wild Things Are, he plays like the main Wild Thing. His name is Carol in the movie. I love him so much. Makes me so sad. I love that
He's
movie.
he's very, very, very loved. He was a very, very loved actor. Um, he
Was?
also plays, yeah, he died a few years ago.
No.
Um, he also played Tony
I
Soprano in
lie
this.
to me and tell me he didn't.
I'm sorry, I know.
No.
But yeah, he was a very loved actor. He was very
That's
I
gonna make Where the Wild Things Are so much more painful to watch now.
I'm sorry. Um,
Thanks a lot.
one thing I loved too was another quote from him. And if you watch it again after seeing it now, if you watch it again, like not you specifically, but after somebody watches it and they go back and rewatch it, this quote will hit you harder. And he says, kind of in the beginning of them talking or whatever, and he says, a lot of people are under the impression that you get to choose who you love. And he's talking about her and Jerry, but it's way more poignant
Yeah.
when you know more about him.
When he said that, I kind of hit you with the bombastic side eye, and I was like, no.
Yeah.
And then we find out, yeah, he is a gay man, and I was like, oh my goodness,
It
I
just
love him.
him saying that to her, like in a different context, was just interesting to me because
I
in
feel
the
like
way.
more people need to hear that.
Hmm. Um, yeah, I had on my notes, I said, "It's crazy how she's using terms from their therapy in their fight in the beginning." You can tell she's using, like, therapy terms.
Mhm.
It's like, "Shut up." And it was I mean, it was funny, and I'm sure everybody
Well, and
kinda
she was saying that they go to, like, therapy, and she said,
group
our
together.
therapist says this." I'm like, "Y'all
Mhm.
ain't even married yet, and y'all need a ooh. Um,
Yeah.
okay. You know,
When he's just like, "1 more word." What she goes, "Naga hide." Just who
that
is
shit killed me, dude. Man, she did that, and I was like, "That's mom as fuck." That was you as fuck.
I
'Cause
know.
tell me, dad would've like,
Just like
back
thinking
when
of
we'd
random
be
cuss words.
driving, dad would've been like, "1 more word," and you would've been
Some random fucking stupid word that it would have made him laugh. He wouldn't have fucking gone to wreck the car. He fucking laughed.
he would've laughed and told you to fuck off. He wouldn't have wrecked the car like Jerry.
Oh my god, that was so funny. But Jerry knew that that wasn't Leroy from the minute he peeked into the remember when he went to pick them up and Sam said she was with Leroy and he knew it wasn't him when he's as soon as he saw him. So that's why he did it. That's why he wrecked the car. Is he
Yeah, because he said, "Leroy's a black man. That man is not black."
yeah, I met Leroy in
Um,
Minnesota like 10 years ago or whatever the hell it was.
that
It was
man is pasty white. That's not Leroy.
um I don't understand. I put on here, I don't understand why she's so pissed at him or that she's not getting that he has to do this job. Like she's so upset with him for taking this job, but it's like they're gonna kill him. If he doesn't fucking do it,
Right.
he's gonna get
Like,
killed.
he's
Well,
right, and if he doesn't do this job, guess what? You're not gonna have anybody. Like, I mean, you
exactly.
might
So it's
later
like,
down the road, but you're not gonna have him.
so maybe chill the fuck because there's nothing he can do about it. There's literally he's in a he's
You want
kind of
him dead?
to it. God damn. It's like I don't get it. Well, chill out.
Also,
Um,
okay, I think I said something in the car, the other day. I said, "Honestly, I love how they they painted this guy, the Margulies, to be really, like, spooky and, like,
Scary.
mean,
Yeah.
scary, but I think I said, "He's just a concerned father." No,
Yeah.
he just wants his family heirloom back. He's not trying to fucking kill anybody. The
Yeah.
other guy was. He was just wanting his fucking heirloom back. He didn't care about anything else. He's like, "Bro, I just want
Yeah.
my gun." Like,
Well, and it cracked me that he didn't even ask Jerry about his grandson. Like, it was kind of weird to me that he didn't like, he knew his grandson was dead, but wouldn't you mention something to the guy who was with him when he happened to die? Because that
I
was his
mean,
grandson.
yeah, but I mean, they're in Mexico. You know they have those celebrations where they shoot guns up in the air and shit. I'm sure he
That
knows something probably happened, like,
this
that was out of
movie
Jerry's
actually
control.
that was one of the things in, one of, like, the big reviews, I can't remember who it was that did the review, but it actually got credit for being one of the only movies ever that has shown actually how dangerous that is, that celebration of shooting
Yeah,
gun.
because I never knew how dangerous that was, and you're like, "The bullet's gotta come down sometime," and I'm like,
Yeah,
"Oh my god. That's fucking terrifying,
I
actually.
know,
What the fuck?
spooky. I
I
know,
don't remind me not to go to Mexico when there are festivities going on like that."
but I don't know if they come down that fast like that. I mean, maybe.
You don't know.
I don't know.
You
That
don't
was
know.
crazy. It was fucking funny though, and then there's this tiny, tiny bullet hole in the top of his
And
hat,
he's like, "Oh, fuck.
and that
Like,
was
now what do I
hilarious.
do?" And the cop,
Jerry has
"Can you
the
tell me
worst
what
look
happened
ever.
here?" Oh my god. I, like, almost shit when when the cop was like, "Can you tell me what happened here?" Boom, jail. What the fuck? Poor
I know,
Jerry.
I know, he has the worst luck ever. Um, I love it though, it's hilarious. Like, all the stupid shit that happens to him that it's like the one thing that's his fault is that he ran a red light because he wasn't paying attention, and then the rest of it, it's like he's just
He's in a shit
fucked over
situation.
in everything. It's hilarious. I said as many movies as Brad Pitt has been in,
This
and as
probably is, like, my favorite.
And I think too, it's definitely mine. I absolutely know this is my favorite.
I
Well, at
feel
least
bad
my
because I don't
favorite
really
character.
like Brad Pitt that much. Like, I'm sure
I
he's a
don't
very
either.
nice man, but I just don't I don't know. Like, I'm
I
not
don't
all,
either.
"Oh my god, this movie has Brad Pitt in it, I have to see it."
Have to
No.
watch it, right? Me either. As a
Eh.
matter of fact, I'm not as like I don't dislike him. I don't like avoid movies like I do Tom Cruise, but I won't watch something just because he's in it. But unless he's comedy, unless I know it's a comedy and he's in it, because I love him
He's so
in
funny
comedy.
in comedy,
He's
but
great in
most
it.
of the shit he's in is like, "Oh, this is a romance with Brad Pitt. Oh,
Mhm,
this is an
mhm,
action with Brad Pitt. Oh, this is a."
mhm.
Bro, I'm
But I
tired.
think that so even so, I think that this movie shows his range better than any other
Yes.
because he's a fuck up and he's animated and he's kind of a goofball, but it's not like overly so. And I don't kn
Mhm.
I
He does it
I
so
think he's
well.
ama yeah, he does a great job. Um I said, even after seeing this movie numerous times, I really don't understand who exactly James Gandolfini is, or if he was actually going to hurt them. I know that Nayland sent him. I know that his name is Winston, but he really seemed to be genuinely struggling with
I
the
don't think he
assignment.
was actually going to do it. Like, I think he was struggling way too much.
Yeah, yeah. I don't think like I know he was sent to get this fucking gun for dipshit, and then I don't know. I don't
I
know.
feel like if he was going to die regardless, either by Jerry or by the
Nayland.
fucking, yeah,
Yeah,
because
I think
I don't
that's his
know.
name. I don't. I keep saying that, but
I just feel like he was
it
gonna
was
die
a
regardless because it was either he killed them or like, obviously Jerry killed him, or he didn't kill them because he was like, I can't, like, she's my friend. I don't want to hurt my friend
Mhm.
in any way, you know? Great, now he's dead because that
Yep,
one guy's a piece of shit.
yep.
Like, fuck, man, poor guy. He was dead either
I know,
way.
I know. And you wonder if maybe, like, he was a professional, like, he was a
He
hitman, the way
was a
he talked and stuff.
Yes, he
But
was a
I
very
wonder
much professional.
I wonder if Nayland had something on him and that's why he had to do that. You know what I mean? Like, maybe there was
Mhm.
one of the kinda like Jerry, like, maybe he was thrown into this situation. I wanna see this movie from his perspective. I wanna know Winston's whole life story because I loved him. He did, definitely steal the show in a lot he stole a big chunk of the show anyway. Um,
Yeah.
the the dog.
I fucking love that dog.
I knew you would, and you're like, "Don't be mean." I'm like, "He's not he held the gun to him, but he was never gonna do anything." And
Mm-mm.
he
And
he
I did notice when he did hold the gun to the dog, his finger was not near that trigger.
yeah, he was
It
never
was
gonna
like
do
on
it.
the side of the gun. He was like, "Can you just fucking move, please?"
Get out
I
of
was like,
here. And then
why are we getting rid of the dog?" And then you're like, "He doesn't want him to get hurt." I'm like, "What do you mean? What's he gonna do?"
that was
Oh,
when he
he
wrecked the
crashes
truck.
into a car. Got it. Okay, that's fair. And then he got him
I
back, and then he was like, "Okay, go, go, go," and then did some dangerous shit, and then he got him back, and I'm like, "Okay, he loves this dog."
yeah, that dog was I loved how,
I loved his little
the
deflated football.
I know. I love how the way that we learn that, like, the why Jerry needs to work for him is Julia Roberts telling the story. I like that. I like that it wasn't left like, "Why the fuck is he even working for this guy?" Or that
Mhm.
they had to, like, shove it in there in, like, a scene or something. I like that they had Julia
It was
Roberts
so
tell this.
natural.
Mhm. Yep.
It like, honestly, the
You don't know
story of this movie flowed
what's
so
going on.
nicely, I'm not even gonna lie.
It
Like,
does.
I don't think there was a single moment where I was lost.
I think in the beginning. So in the beginning, I'm like, "Why is he having to fucking work for this guy?" But not very far in,
Yeah, I had a feeling that it was gonna get explained.
yeah. Um, so I love that, and I like that it is a little like, it's unique. Like, this isn't this story, the whole story of what's going on and why he's doing what he's doing, and this whole Mexican I like that the Mexican does not refer to a man. In fact, a lot of people were pissed off because Brad Pitt was the leading character in a movie called The Mexican, and it's like, "No, but that's not who the Mexican is. Like, it's not what it's about. The Mexican is the gun. That's what the name of the gun was.
Mhm.
So, I just thought it was really funny. Um, okay, so I don't know if I'm the only one who noticed this. Julia Roberts, I think she's pretty. Sometimes I think she has kind of a weird forehead, but
Damn.
mostly that's no, it's not on her at all. It's the way that her whatever, like if they've done
Her
a
stylist.
yeah, her stylist has done something weird with her or whatever. Sometimes I don't know, but and sometimes the way she wears her hair, I don't think it's flattering because I think she does have a really pretty face. But this movie, she's fucking absolutely beautiful to me. I
She's
don't
stunning.
is. Yeah. I don't know if it's like the way that her hair is, if it softens her face a little bit or something.
I wonder if they let her do her own hair.
Maybe. I don't know, but I
'Cause I
think
bet she
maybe
probably
it's
knows her hair
because
better than those fucking stylists.
no, probably. But I also think it might be because it's a little shorter. It's like it's just
Yeah?
shoulder length. It's not as long as she usually wears it, and I wonder if that's part of it.
Mhm.
Because it maybe shortens her face up a little. I don't know. Oh my god, it's she just looks gorgeous in this movie though. The whole like every scene, she's absolutely beautiful. Um, yeah, I think that was it for my notes. Anything else that you absolutely loved or maybe didn't like so
I
much?
loved so much that he looked back at the family when the dowry fell and he was like, "Can I?" Like he like through his eyes, he asked if he could use that for her, and they all like
Yes,
collectively were like, "Yeah, it would be an honor." And I was like,
yes, I love
"Stop!"
that too.
Oh.
And I love,
Like
I don't know.
what a little symbol of that adventure.
Yep. It was weird to me that it didn't really affect her that she killed a man, you know?
Um, because
Great.
I think she knew that it was either him or her.
Yeah. Yeah, but still,
I
that was
mean, she
crazy. You're
I
like, "Don't
mean,
shoot it, don't pull that trigger, girl." And I'm like, "Oh, girl, wait. Just
well,
wait."
fuck, because like with all the stories, you don't know which one is true. You like, what if it backfired and she could, she
Well, and that's why Jerry was like, "Don't,
off herself.
don't even pull that trigger." But because true love, that was I don't know. That was another thing that I read in my little travels looking for, and I have trivia that I'll share. Was that this movie was ultimately about true love and overcoming adversity to get there. And I think that's kind of,
Mhm.
especially for somebody who isn't like majorly into the romance, this was kind of the perfect movie for me. I loved it so much. This is one of my very favorite movies. It's way up there in my top 10. It's definitely
Damn, okay.
me. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Um, let's see. So, the apparently vicious rabid dog in the back of the
Mhm.
truck is
Mhm.
actually a golden retriever with his fur badly trimmed and dyed to look like a mutt.
Oh my god. I thought it was a fucking
Uh,
mastiff.
nope, he was a golden.
Oh my god.
This was, I know you probably recognize this name as far as a director goes. He has passed on, but he's been involved in a lot of movies that we have talked about. This was originally set to be a David Fincher project, but he did not do it for whatever
Hmm.
reason. Um,
Maybe he
this
didn't
is
think
gonna
it would
be
be as good as it was.
maybe. The casting choice of James Gandolfini was Julia Roberts' idea.
Is that
How that's Winston or not Leroy.
Oh,
Yep, yep.
I'll learn his name eventually, I promise.
He reportedly lost 35 pounds for his role,
No.
all of which he had to gain back before shooting the upcoming season of The Sopranos.
Oh my god.
Because nobody wanted a skinny Tony.
What the fuck?
I don't know. Ron Perlman, I don't know if you know that name. Do you remember? I
I
don't
do. I don't know where, but I do know that name.
have you seen okay, I'm probably gonna fucking be pissed because I think I know the answer of the to this is have you seen Season of the Witch?
I have seen clips of it when you and dad were watching it and I would hide behind the couch.
Okay. We have to watch that. I think that
Okay.
we maybe for October when we do, like, the horror stuff or whatever.
That's how I saw the scene with Beth and Daryl in The Walking Dead hunting, and
Ugh,
she tripped.
gross.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. Ron Perlman, he's probably in some other stuff that you would recognize, but he was in Sons of Anarchy as Jax's stepdad. He's got, like, very weird, like, forehead or, like, a oh my gosh, he's got a
What
really
is it with
thick
you and
brow.
people's foreheads?
I
Relax.
don't know. He has well, I can't talk. You see my forehead? He has a really thick brow. It's like and then he's kind of got I don't know if it's an underbite or if his chin is just kind of protruding a little bit more. I don't know. You would recognize him if you saw him. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Okay, so he was considered to play Leroy, but I don't know if they mean Leroy the other
The
Leroy,
not
real
Leroy or
Leroy,
Leroy
or not
Leroy?
Leroy. Yeah, because they keep calling James Gandolfini Leroy in these things, and I'm like, "But his name wasn't Leroy." But she called him
Yes,
Leroy the
yes,
whole thing, so,
yeah. Also,
um
does he play the Leroy, like actual Leroy? Does he
mhm.
play Blade? Am I like crazy
No,
cuckoo for
Blade
Cocoa
is Wesley
Puffs?
Snipes.
Oh
No,
my
Blade is Wesley
god! I have to see Blade
Yeah!
now. I fucking love Wesley Snipes.
Ever ever since, Major League.
Yeah, but like
Well,
I
he's
feel
also
like
in the guy Wesley
continue.
Snipes' Blade is also in Deadpool 3. He's
That's
Wes Yeah. Yeah.
okay.
Remember?
So where have I seen Leroy then? Leroy.
I don't know, we can look it up. I don't remember who played him. The
He
Mexican.
looks like okay, what the reason why I asked if he plays Blade is because he looks like the Marvel Rivals video game Blade.
Oh,
That's
let's
why I was
see.
like, "Oh my god, okay, Blade."
Oh, Leroy.
I feel like he's in like something superhero. I don't know. Um, but
Well-dressed black man. Okay, Sherman Augustus. That was the actual Leroy.
the actual Leroy.
Yeah, but they called him well-dressed black man in the fucking credit.
Fuck.
I know. Let me see. What you been in, Sherman Augustus? Okay. Sherman Augustus is Leroy. But he's not credited as Leroy in the movie
Movie.
or in the whatever IMDb. Um
Weird.
he's in Stranger Things. He's Lieutenant Colonel Jack Sullivan.
Oh my god.
So if that's where you recognized him from,
Everyone in Stranger Things. I'm telling you, man.
I know. I don't see anything
I'm
else that
watching
you might remember him from.
Yellow Jackets today, and I was like, wait, that's the cop from not Hopper, but
He's in a lot of television shows that I watch or that I have watched, like Dexter and,
oh,
um,
okay.
Bones and all that, but you would recognize him from, obviously, Stranger Things. So, anyway, that is Leroy. Okay, at one point, Ben Stiller and Meg Ryan were supposed to star in the movie.
The
I don't think
fuck?
it would've been as good, I don't
I don't
know,
think
but
so.
yeah,
I
um,
mean, not that I don't have faith in Ben Stiller. I love Ben Stiller, but I don't think I don't know. I don't think he would have captured it as
I
well.
no, no,
That's not a dog on his talent.
sorry,
I don't know. I don't think it would have been the same.
no.
I think every actor is different. You know, they have their fonts.
Their fonts.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
Like they do
Um,
it the same, but it's different, you know?
gotcha. I said, I just said that this movie, I already said this, it pissed a lot of people off because Brad Pitt is the lead character in a movie called The Mexican, and he's not Mexican. Neither is literally, I think, anybody in that movie, not even James Hackman, Gene Hackman, who played a Mexican, I believe. Anyway, okay. So, final thoughts from you? Because I have my 6 degrees bridge.
I a 10 out of 10 movie, honestly. I think everybody should watch this. Art is not subjective in this matter. This is a fantastic movie. Watch it.
It's fantastic. I actually don't understand why it got so much hate, but okay, so the 6 degrees bridge, Friends, I'm just going to say Friends connects them in a few different ways. Paul Rudd is in Friends as Phoebe's ultimate husband. They end up getting married in
Oh,
yeah, in like the last episode or not last
that's
episode, sorry, in the last
cute.
something. Yeah, they end up they're like forever couple. He ends up being her forever husband. And Julia Roberts was actually also in Friends. She dated Chandler, and Brad Pitt was also in Friends.
What
He
the
dated
fuck?
Rachel. So you could connect. I know. So you could connect those three through Friends, however you wanted.
Did everybody just use Friends as their like Hollywood debut? Like, damn.
Was one of those Friends was one of those TV shows that people wanted to guest star on. Like even Robin Williams was on Friends one time,
What the
and
fuck?
Billy
Okay.
Crystal. I'm not even kidding. It's fucking Susan Sarandon. Like I mean, you name them, they were probably on fucking Friends. We could probably use Friends to connect pretty much all of our movies. I don't know.
Okay, well, let's not because I feel like that would
We
be kind
won't.
of
But that was one thing I kept running into Friends, and I was just like, okay, well, we'll just use that.
first try, guys.
Death of a Unicorn came out in 2025. It was written by Alex Sharfman, also directed by Alex Sharfman, starring Paul Rudd, Jenna Ortega, Will Poulter, and Taya Leone. And I don't know some of the other names I don't recognize. Very similar ratings. This one got IMDb 5.8 and Rotten Tomatoes at
Bastards.
52%.
Bastards.
So I know. Um, so I have my trivia. Let's
I mean, I
see.
know you weren't a big fan of the CGI, but I think you could even agree it wasn't that bad.
It
Fuck.
wasn't that bad. It was a little distracting. I don't know. I did not love it at all. But I
The
also
CGI or the
understand
movie?
the CGI.
Okay.
But I also understand that unicorns, it's hard, right? It's
That's
I
why I
don't know.
like the way they made them monsters instead of like these beautiful
Yeah, I
creatures.
hated their teeth. I couldn't. It
Yeah, I
was
know.
fetal
It's okay.
all over for me. It was so ah. Um, I hated Paul Rudd in this movie, and that was very disorienting for me because I
Because I
don't
know you love Paul Rudd and I feel like I
he's so
picked
much
this
like
movie. I picked this movie because I know you love Paul Rudd so much, but like his
he's a
range. I
fucking
wanted to show you
asshole in
his
this
range.
movie. He's
He
not, and
pissed me off.
it's not even like he's like an outward fucking piece of shit asshole. He's just a
It's just
slimy, lazy, I
he
we
prefers his job over his family type shit.
yeah. And I just put under that note, everyone except for Jenna Ortega in this. It's like she's the only person I like in
What the
this.
fuck? Not even Griff? Griff was done with everybody's shit too.
Yeah, I liked him okay, and he was good. He was nice to her and stuff.
Mhm.
What
He was the
you're
only one
gonna
who
laugh.
fucking listened to her.
Yeah, you're gonna laugh at me, and you're probably gonna. I thought Taya Leone kind of listened to her, but money won out. You know what I mean? I think that she also like did hear her, but money was more important.
Was that the scientist girl?
That was the mom. No.
Oh,
Oh, and I felt bad for the scientist girl actually.
I did
Um,
too. Like, why the fuck did she get fucked?
I
Damn.
don't know. Um, I
Why they say fuck her for?
but I said, "What the fuck is your baby doing out in the woods unsupervised anyway?"
What?
I got mad at the unicorns for being pissed off that their baby was
Oh wow, they're
that baby.
animals, mom.
Why were they not supervising that thing? Anyway,
Man, God forbid parents want to get their baby back. Damn,
okay, but why they shouldn't have to? You know?
they're animals. They're animals, mom. Beasts, even. Like,
I know.
leave them alone.
I don't know what else. You got to lead because I told you I
Okay,
have a
okay. So, how did you? Do you? Okay, I liked the way that this movie handled the unicorns because don't you feel like this is how our world today would handle that kind of situation?
100%. I don't like that they were murderous and fucking scary, but like for no reason, you know. I mean, they didn't have to be that way to certain people, but
Um,
apparently in lore they are mean to people just cuz.
they stole their baby. They left them alone otherwise. And they weren't just mean to people, they were mean to people because the people were trying to capture them. Remember?
No, but in lore, like, it's like they're they weren't just I don't know. I don't remember what I was gonna say. Like, I think that it's supposed to be that they are that way in general. These fucking assholes, these billionaire dicks deserved every bit of that. Don't get me wrong.
Thank
I'm
you.
not saying that at all. Don't get ugh, I hated them.
Would you have snorted unicorn horn?
No. No.
Would you have had unicorn steak?
No.
Oh, okay. I will say that steak looked so fucking juicy, and it made my mouth water a little bit when we were watching it. I was like,
It was
oh,
purple.
well,
Ew.
okay, that's the only off-putting part, but like, damn, it was juicy.
Where did they cut that from?
That's a good fucking question because I didn't see any bit of that baby missing.
Nope, I didn't either. And I know that they self-heal and stuff, but well, first of all, I
I
thought
wonder if they put the unicorn blood in steak. I wonder if that's what that was. If it was actually steak, they just put unicorn blood in it.
oh, maybe.
Because the blood was like purple and purplish blue, like almost black. Which
Yeah.
I liked that because I like in a lot of fiction that they're like unicorns don't bleed red.
Yeah,
And I
I
like
like
that they did
I
that.
hate to bring this up because I fucking hate anyway. But I like that they bleed like almost like a silver mercury like thing in Harry Potter movies. Remember?
Yeah.
I thought that was the coolest unicorn blood. I know that sounds really weird,
Respectfully, sorry, no. Disrespectfully,
but
you know where we stand. If you've been listening to us, you know where we stand.
well, yeah, we're not like super vocal about it, but yeah, you know where we stand. Fuck JK right now. Well, no, forever. Fuck JK forever, but unfortunately she made a pretty magnificent, I don't know.
Hey, we've got
Wednesday.
Wednesday now,
Yep.
so
It's just frustrating because I
it
do like
is.
history and stuff. It's just frustrating. Um, let's see here. Oh, you're
It's
still
just
asking me
disheartening.
questions.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know if you noticed, but like every time that the family would ask Griff for something, did you notice his face every fucking time?
Yeah, he was annoyed as fuck with them. And yeah.
Man, and then they were like,
terrible.
man, and then they were like, yeah, we're gonna sacrifice Griff. What the fuck? I have kids. You do? Oh,
I know.
you do. I should have known that. Girl, what?
It's
Poor
weird seeing
Griff.
her. Okay,
It's
so
so
she's
fucked.
funny because she's such a 90s / early 2000s actress. Like you saw her in all sorts of shit right around the 90s and early 2000s.
I was about to say I recognize her face and like her voice. I don't know. She's like a little like I don't want to say flighty, but like her voice is like very flittery in this, and it's like I don't feel like that's her.
No, she's got kind of a raspy, cool voice. Do you remember the girl that they had to hide in Bad Boys, the first Bad Boys?
Yes, when you said that, I was like, "Oh my god."
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because I was like, "Who the fuck is she?" Like,
She's got a really cool raspy voice. She's also in a movie with, I think, Adam Sandler.
I love girls with raspy voices.
I have to back. Okay, listen. I forgot to remember. You forgot to remind me. We're sitting here talking about different movies that these people are in.
Sorry.
I am a fucking stupid. I said something the other day when we were recording. Okay, listen. This is a correction corner. Okay, I fucked up because when I said Edward Burns,
Okay.
the first movie I saw him in, he was like a chaplain or a priest or something. That's not even the same guy. His name is like John Corbett or something. Yeah.
My god. Okay,
Like,
well that doesn't make you
hey,
stupid. Okay, let's
it's
not be mean to
not him.
ourselves. I
It's
do
so
have more
funny.
questions.
But I do think that he's in that war. I think he's in Saving Private Ryan. Okay.
Okay. So I didn't hate their kid. Uh, I actually thought it was kind of fun. Like
Oh
he
my
pissed
God,
me
Bailey.
off, but he made me laugh.
Yeah. He was just an entitled fucking little.
It was like you knew it wasn't his fucking fault.
Yeah. He was
Man,
he was weird. He was weird.
those fucking
Here's the
eyebrows,
problem.
man.
I know that guy. He's in that one GIF. Like it's from or
You
did
guys are getting paid?
yeah, he's in, I think that's actually from We're the Millers. That's what he's in
I
is
think you're correct.
yeah,
He's for those of you listening, he's Adam Warlock in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. He's also I think in the Maze Runner, and he's that guy that looks like Sid from Toy Story. He is aware and he has laughed at it.
yeah. He's not the only one though. There's another kid, a redhead that looks like, he's in, like, Can't Hardly Wait. He's in all those, like, 90s
Oh,
movies, I
well,
think.
okay, this guy's like younger than that
Yeah.
and blonde.
Yeah,
It's
people
that
probably
guy.
know. Um, yeah.
I
What's
will
another
say
word?
he was pretty freaking creative though. Huh. I wonder if I could snort unicorn horn. Let's see
Oh
what that does.
god. That
I
was just him
mean,
being a druggie.
okay, but uh, what else are we going to use the horn
Here's
for?
the problem. That guy, I think the reason I had such a hard time with him is because he was like the exact stereotype of every fucking rich kid I've ever, like, every movie, every book, every person you actually know personally, he was that guy. Like, I
Or maybe
know
that's
that
just how
guy.
they are.
I am pretty convinced, yeah, but
So
it's
when
like,
he
ugh.
starts feeling the genius run through him and he starts like using Jenna to like what did what did you think about the unicorns just like, "Oh, I'm going to flop into Jenna's lap." Just,
I
the fuck?
I mean, yeah, and then he freaking tied
He
him
tied
up.
him up. Man,
Asshole.
I fucking died laughing in the theater when he noticed that they broke free of their binds and he's just, "Oh fuck."
Yeah, dumbass.
Oh
That's what you
fuck.
get.
I like that Paul Rudd redeemed himself. I'm not gonna lie, I was trying so hard because I know you make fun of me for it. I was tearing up so heavy at the end, and I
When?
did in the
I
theater
don't ever
too.
make fun of you for it. What are you talking
I
about?
I
I
have
never
big
ever make fun
Frenchie
of
energy feelings, guys. I cry at everything.
you.
So Paul
When
Rudd
have I ever
dies at the
once
end of
made
this
fun of you,
movie.
ma'am?
Paul Rudd dies at the end of this movie and it makes me sad and it makes me cry and I was tearing up so heavy when we were watching it. I'm like, I don't want to I'm good. I'm chilling.
You but you knew he was gonna live.
I know. Okay, leave me alone. I knew Baymax was going to live too, but guess what? I still cry at that damn movie.
I have never once made fun of you for crying. So stop that. Don't
Did
even
you
blame
okay,
me.
did you like that the unicorns brought him back?
Well, I mean, uh, here's the thing. I've never seen it and I knew they were going to. So yes, I don't know.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, did you okay. How did you feel about the end? I thought it was kind of funny.
It was fine. I don't know. It seemed a little far-fetched, but the unicorns in general are far-fetched, so I
I was about
guess.
to say, Mom, this is a movie with unicorns.
I know. I think I had a little bit of a hard time because then it's like, okay, well, what now? They're gonna just fucking they're gonna be on the run? Like, what do you
I mean, I
think is gonna
guess.
happen?
Or maybe
They're
they just
gonna
live with the unicorns now and the unicorns protect them. We don't know.
I
I don't
don't
think
know.
there's going to be a second one. I low key kind of hope not. But I don't know. I really like this movie and maybe I'm weird for it. I also A24 is just one of
There's
those
nothing.
production companies that I fucking love like all their
Why
movies.
would you be weird for it?
I don't know. Cuz like I feel like, as you could see on IMDb and Rotten Tomatoes, obviously it was not for everybody.
Well, it's not for everybody, but I mean, every we all have different tastes. I have
That's
a
fair.
lot of movies that I fucking love that Rotten Tomatoes or and IMDb are like, you're stupid. So whatever. It's art.
I'm scared to see what IMDb and Rotten Tomatoes have given Napoleon Dynamite or Scott Pilgrim versus the
Oh,
World.
those are probably like huge. No, probably not. I don't know.
Scott
They're both
Pilgrim
massive,
probably has
but
more, but Napoleon Dynamite, um, I
oh
think it's
no.
nostalgia now because I rewatched that not too long ago and I was like, I can see why Mom hates this,
I was like, please, I
but
was
I
just
love
gonna ask
it.
you, please don't make me watch either one of those.
Oh God, no, 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 no.
You
Unfortunately
already
for
know I
our
hate
listeners
them.
who love those movies, we are not going to be covering those because I already know my mom hates those.
I do
Can
not
we
like
not cover
either of those
Spaceballs
movies.
either, please?
Please no, I don't wanna watch that
That's
shitty. I
my
don't
most
love
hated movie.
slapstick. No, I don't love slapstick in general. I like, some silliness, but like, I mean, role
That's why I was
models
so nervous to show you Ricky Stenicki. Oh my god.
it was that one was almost over the line for me.
But you
Almost.
liked it.
I liked it. I didn't
Did you like
love
this
it.
one?
I don't um, I
Okay, do
will
you like
say
it enough to, like it and not watch it again?
sure. I will say, though, I may have if I had just been watching this by myself and it wasn't for this, I probably would have turned it off.
You could have just told me
Just
to turn it off if you weren't feeling it.
no, 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 and only because I'm glad that I didn't, okay? Only because I was having a really hard time with the CGI. I really liked the beginning of the movie. I loved, like, their little banter back and forth and their
Mhm.
drive up to the house and even kind of the beginning of that. I think once the big unicorns came in, I was like, "I'm about gone." Didn't you see my face? I was kinda like, "No."
I did, it made me nervous, and I was like I kept looking over to see if you were, like, ready to turn it off. I was like, "We can turn it off."
No, it was fine. And the story, I did enjoy the story. I think here's what I okay, because I looked a little deeper when I was doing the trivia stuff. I did like the story. I liked the premise. I actually really liked the premise a lot, and I enjoyed a lot of the parts.
I really
I think
liked
that
the lore.
I think that the visuals were what almost killed it for me. That's all. That's literally
Mhm.
all because I really did. I liked the lore and
I
I liked the
just
story and
don't
I
know
liked all the
how one would have done it better, that's the problem.
I know, but I had a hard time with it. I think that there are times when because of the way my brain works, I think that a movie I might have really, really liked as a book, but I don't like it as a movie. Does that make
O
sense?
okay, so would you have liked this movie as a book?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
I do 100% believe that I would. Yes. And then I also I think that here's what happened. I think I can locate why I had a hard time with it. I can appreciate there's a little bit in the trivia here that the writer and director did a ton of research on
Mhm.
the lore and the tapestries and all that. I can
That
appreciate
shit
that.
gave
I
me
think that's
goosebumps.
beautiful. Yeah, I think that's beautiful, but I think the problem is he tried to fit too much. He tried to put too much
Mm,
of that in here, and it made the movie feel a little bit I don't know, a little bit disjointed or something? I don't know. It did something. Or maybe there's a lot that they cut. That's another thing. I'll cut them some slack because maybe there's a lot that got cut out of the movie
I
that would
think
have
you're
helped.
right,
Yeah.
because I feel like there could have been more between Jenna Ortega's character and, Ridley and her father. I think
Mhm.
that there is, like, a lot more scenes that could have happened that might have been cut.
I think so. Yeah, and I think it kind of made it feel a little disjointed that way. So, but yeah, I think I would really 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 enjoy this as a book that
Mm,
maybe went dove a little bit deeper into some things and that I could visualize in my own mind's eye the visuals that were hard. If if that makes sense.
mhm.
So yes, I loved the story. I thought the premise was really good. And
Okay.
it's very much how rich people would have handled that shit. Like if it was
I
a rich
also have one last question. So, I think the only other thing you've seen Jenna Ortega in is Wednesday.
I don't know.
Um,
Maybe.
I think so. Do like do you think that this movie shows a little bit more of her range?
Oh, yeah. So here's the thing. Yes, but also Jenna Ortega shows enough range in fucking Wednesday when she
That
plays
right.
when they switch
Spoiler alert.
yeah. When they kind of Freaky Friday shit and she's
Enid.
exactly Enid and she does
She
such a
starts
great job.
screaming when she wakes up. Oh my god.
She's
Dude,
great.
okay,
She's I mean,
let's not forget Emma Myers' fucking range in that.
no,
Holy
I was
shit.
just getting ready to say those 2 actresses seriously made me forget that they weren't actually body switched. Like, I'm not even joking. That's how
They
good they
did
were.
so good. That's probably my favorite Wednesday episode.
It was amazing. Yeah. It definitely they did a
Did
great job.
you did
Incredible.
you notice that when Enid, quote unquote, turned in that episode that she was all black?
Yep. It was a
Because
whole
the
different woman,
werewolf
basically.
is, yeah, it's the soul. It's what's inside, and I really liked that. But anyway, Death of a Unicorn out of 10. What would you give it?
Well, it's hard because
I know.
there's
I'm
so much
sorry.
I didn't like. And it was really, you know what? I would have to say half and half. So we're gonna split it. Well, I'll give it the edge over that. I'd say like a 6 out of 10. But
Okay.
it's because I did very, very much like the foundation, and I do love Paul Rudd and Jenna Ortega. So we're gonna give them the slight edge there. I just had a hard time with the direction
Mhm.
and the visuals. That's all. But it was good.
I
Yeah.
also love that the unicorns left Griff alone. They were like, "Yeah, he's fair maiden, I guess."
Yeah, that's fine. Because who cares about his kids?
No, I had like this whole like theory in my head, that I was just like, "Yeah, Griff is a fair maiden."
Want some trivia? I got some trivia.
Yes, please.
Okay, so I don't know if you noticed. I am not a fan of this movie, but I don't know if you noticed all the little nods to aliens.
I did.
So on the table during the dinner scene, several small eggs resembling the egg pods from Alien are featured
Mhm.
as a dish. The sensors used by the scientists to detect the presence of the creatures make the same sound as the motion trackers in Aliens. So that's a couple things just randomly.
That makes
Alex
me happy.
Sharpton, this is his directorial debut.
Oh, good for
Yeah.
him.
I told you
For
the guy
his
who played
first, that's pretty damn good.
yeah, the guy who played Griff, he said he watched a lot of Buster Keaton and Charlie Chaplin movies to gain perspective on silent physical comedy.
That
That's
makes
kinda how he
sense. That
yep.
makes sense.
We kinda talked about this, the same tapestry with a picture of the unicorn contained in the fence oh, wait, hold on. We did not talk about this part. The one with the unicorn contained in the fence, it's
Mhm.
in Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince.
Oh, shit.
When Harry and Ginny are about to enter the room of requirement, like, that's an actual real
Okay.
tapestry. Um, let's
I was about to
see.
say because I want those tapestries, but
Yeah,
definitely on a smaller scale. Because god damn.
they're in yeah, they are real, and they reside in Met Cloisters in New York City.
Mhm. Yeah,
Um,
she said that, I think, in the movie. She
yeah,
said
but
that
in the
that her
movie
mom took her.
yeah, but in the movie, I mean, they could be not real, and she could be saying that she went to see him, you know what I
Okay,
mean?
that's
Like, they
fair.
could just be um he studied Alex Sharfman, I think I'm saying that right, extensively studied unicorn mythology and folklore. He went back all the way back to Roman historians and the Old Testament Bible while researching the film.
Damn.
I know. Oh, more about aliens.
Unicorns
Um,
are in the Bible?
yeah. I
Holy
think they were
shit.
supposed to represent Christ, honestly. I do think they were
Oh.
supposed to be beings to represent Christ. I may be wrong. I may be talking out of pocket here, but because I don't know shit. Let's
Christians,
see.
comment below. What does that mean?
The name the name and sound references to aliens. What? Mentioned elsewhere is the scene with the main antagonist arm themselves and these fuckers, when they arm themselves and start to hunt, is virtually shot for shot remake of the first encounter with the xenomorphs
Mhm.
from Aliens.
I knew it looked familiar, but I'm also so glad that that one bitch died first. I hated her. She pissed me off.
I know. Uh, here's another. So this is something that I noticed when we were actually watching the credits. That I almost said something and I was like, "Nope, I'm gonna save it." You probably heard me when I
Mhm.
caught myself. The closing credits show the principal actors' names over the images from the tapestry depicting how each character meets their fate.
Oh
I
shit.
caught that.
I
Yeah, I
didn't
caught that, but I
Okay,
was like,
Miss
"Nope, wait, I'm
ADHD.
gonna wait."
I didn't
I
catch
know.
that.
Yeah, I was like, "Hey!"
Isn't that how
Um,
that went?
yep. Isn't that how the mom dies and her fucking intestines ripped out? Yeah. Um, yeah, and that's what I have for that. There wasn't a whole lot of trivia. Here's one thing that I'm starting to notice is I've been going into so both of those, they're all basically both movies, pretty much all in the freaking IMDb trivia thing. Because today, when I was looking up the little trivia facts, I found some trivia facts in the IMDb, and then I found some more websites that contain some trivia facts, but they were all just repeats. So I'm like, well, that's whatever. I'm not gonna I don't know. So that's I don't think I really even need to go into the show notes today with that because that's where those are all from. I don't have any amazing factoids to
Mm.
share that come from some deep dive because my deep dive basically got me. One thing that my deep dive did get me is on the Mexican. There are a ton of different movie reviews out there, and there's a lot of people who really, really hate this movie.
I just
So
want to talk.
that's yeah. I was like, "All right, it's fine, whatever.
This
I
is
don't
why
care."
we're your favorite movie critics.
Yep. Um, Speaking of which, hey, shoot us an email at either momwatchthispod@gmail.com or comment on any of our stuff. We would love some suggestions. It's not like we're running out of movies. We have movies, but it would be really fun to kind of mix it up with some suggestions from others. We won't make you be on the podcast if you don't want to, but if you want to, you can sure join us as a guest host. Um, and I guess thank you for listening.
Yes, thank
For
you for
sure, not just
listening.
I guess, but very much thank you for listening.
I
I was
think
saying
she
I
said
guess
I
because I was
guess
like,
because
"Oh,
we're wrapping up, I think.
we're wrapping up." Yeah, I think we're wrapping up. That's the only reason I said I guess, but
Yep.
we
I don't know
appreciate you
what movie we're
so much.
doing next week. Ugh.
I don't either. We
You should
haven't
reach
even
out to
discussed
Ben.
it. I will reach out to Ben, but it might not be that might be like a 2-week needing. He's
Okay.
got shit to do.
Well, let's do Luca.
Okay, we'll do Luca and
That movie's gonna make me cry like a baby.
um so do I get a pick? Let's see. You picking Luca. I am picking I wanna do either I kinda wanna how long has it been since you watched Copycat?
Since I first saw it, because it spooked me a little bit.
How long ago was that?
um, but it was before Dad left.
Do you remember it very well?
No, I just know it
Okay.
spooked me.
Let's do Copycat because I really think that would be a fun one.
Okay, Copycat and Luca. What
And
different
Luca.
fucking?
I know, I kinda love when they're way different.
Okay,
It's fine. Okay, so next week, we are gonna do Copycat and Luca, and I don't know how much I'm gonna have to cut out of that, but that was pretty
it's
crazy.
okay.
It's fine. And, we hope you'll join us, and we are going to do a watch party Saturday. The only reason why we didn't this time is because
We're at a
Mariners.
Mariners game.
We were at a
Wait, why are we
Mariners
not at the
game
Mariners game this Saturday? What the frick?
because 'cause they're not in town.
Oh my
They're
gosh.
playing out of
The
town.
Mariners hate us, by the way.
I
I'm pretty sure
I
they lost
looked
today.
actually. I think they did. I looked actually to see if there was a game on Saturday because I'm off. I have the day off on Saturday. So because I traded shifts with Lucy. She needed me to cover her Monday. So I said, "Okay, I'm taking
Okay,
Saturday then."
I know it's only like the seventh game in the season, but why the fuck we losing so much? I'm gonna cry.
I know. I hate it,
Anyway,
especially against the Yankees.
it's okay. We're Seattle girls. Sorry. Anyway, we will be back next week with Luca and oh my god, Copycat, and yeah, happy birthday to somebody.
Happy birthday to someone. Thank you for listening.
Of course, yes,
Bye.
thank you. Bye.